My name is Lou Segal. I qualified as a pharmacist in Pretoria, South Africa. My interest was pharmacognosy, the study of plants, the ingredients of plants and how to incorporate it into medicine, where all the other students were just interested in qualifying, getting the degree and start dispensing. I could see something better, something deeper into the subject. In our days, we were allowed to prescribe and to dispense, as long as you made a prescription of it so that people knew what they were getting. In 1951, I opened up my pharmacy and I specialized in compounding medicines. One day I see an advertisement for a safari, which I accepted, and I went on the safari. Now, the safari was very interesting. It was a tour on a bus, and the bus driver, who was the guide, told us that we are now going to visit various tribes and how they do their rituals. And he explained to us why they do these rituals is they had evil spirits in them, and they wanted to exorcise, to get these spirits out of them. And the only way they could do it was physically torture themselves. So the first one we went to, a chief would make a paste using leaves, plants, and roots, adding a little bit of mud to it, and they'd put it onto the faces and the hair. And then they wait for the full moon and dance around the bonfire with their heads and the faces looking towards the moon. But what I noticed was, besides getting rid of these spirits, these people all had beautiful, straight, lovely, luscious hair, healthy hair, and beautiful skin. So I imagined everybody down the line would have the same. As we went along about 20, 30 miles further, the other various rituals, but the people all looked ugly, sick, no hair, dried skin. So now I'm stuck. We were about 30 miles away from the first tribe that I loved, and I wanted to get back there to get a sample. How was I going to do it? So I said to the bus driver, "Do me a favor. We're all on holiday. I know we've got 50 people on the bus. Please take us back. Would you mind?" They obliged me. I went back and I asked the chief to make me a sample of this. I looked around, I couldn't find a container. I found an old jam tin. I packed it up, put it in a piece of brown paper, and I kept onto that for the love of my life. Wherever I went, I kept it for 10 days. So back at my pharmacy, I experimented. And being a pharmacist and having customers who are balding, needed something to help them grow the hair, I said to them, "Would you like to participate in a trial that I'm doing? I'll give you something free for your hair to grow your hair." So what I did, I mixed a certain percentage of this. I made a note, and I made a prescription of the percentage that I gave, and I had a book, and I called it Book K, and this is K1. As more people arrived, I used different percentages, I called it K2. And as it went on, remember, this didn't take a day, this took months. And then I got to K17. I get a call from a client who walks into my pharmacy with a big hat. And he says, "Meneer," in Afrikaans, he spoke to me, "I want to talk to the manager." I said, "I'm the manager." He says, "Look," and he takes out the bottle that I gave him some time before. And he said, "I used this bottle and it grew my hair." He showed me K17. I couldn't believe it, so I said to him, "Do me a favor, take your hat off. So he took his hat off and he had a beautiful crop of hair. So I said to him, now, how do I know that you weren't bald before? Okay, meneer, kijk hier. A passport. And I could see that the guy, before this, he had no hair, and now he's got hair. So I said to him, I want another proof. Can I phone your doctor? He said, no problem. He gives me the doctor's number. I phoned the doctor, and I said, have you got a Mr. Fowler, that's his name, as a patient? He says, yes. Tell me, I said, doctor, was he bald when he was a patient of yours? He said, as bald as a cook. But you know what happened? He's using some bloody thing, I don't know what it's called, K17 or something, and he showed me a bottle, and the guy's growing his hair. I said, doctor, are you sure? He said, I can't believe it. I like to buy some myself. Where can I get it? So I said, well, I'm a pharmacist. I can get you a bottle. So I sent him a bottle. And as a matter of fact, months later, the same doctor phoned me and said his hair was growing. The response was phenomenal. And everybody came to me, wanted to use it, and I started using it. And everybody got results. And I started selling it all over, basically all over the world. I started on the skin as well. You see, in East Africa, the sun is extremely hot and very dry. Came to skin, I had to use a little bit more of the particular substance, but at that point it started working. And people who were in the 60s looked like 40. I had a lot of people coming to me. But then I decided the situation became intolerable and very tenuous in South Africa. And I decided to leave. I was not concerned at all, because one thing I could take with me was this wonderful formula that I developed. And that stood me in good stead ever since. So in Canada, this ingredient became the key ingredient in all our Herbal Glo product, hair and skin products. I'm still involved in the business, and luckily my son Daryl, who always liked to do what I like to do, was able to enhance Herbal Glo products in such a way that he's really made it an excellent product, which is selling very, very well worldwide.